Hey, Fremont. My name is Carol Skinner, and I'm an elder here at Fremont. And I just want to tell you probably a couple stories, but one of my first stories is it's been a few years, probably about 6 years. But my mom had passed away. I was living overseas. I had come home to be with mom, and I was there when she passed. And then I went back overseas. I was living in Hungary. And I lived in this little town, and the name of it was Diósd. And in Hungarian, Dio means nut. So we were all nuts that lived there, but that was a springtime, and the almond trees were just absolutely beautiful. And I was standing out talking to a friend of mine there, and all of a sudden I looked around, and we both had blossoms like on our hair, on our jackets, on our shirts, everywhere. And I was like, it's raining blossoms. And I thought, how beautiful is that? I mean, that's a tree that is blooming and blossoming and will bear much fruit, in this case almonds. And I just think that's just such a beautiful picture when I read the scripture for today, John 15:8, and it says, when you produce much fruit, you are my true disciples, and that brings great glory to my Father. And I think that's just so beautiful because I'm not a gardener. I don't have a green thumb. But when somebody has just something so delicious or so beautiful, and they say, "Oh my goodness, my mom made this," or my mom grew this in her garden, or my dad has this tree in his backyard, or my whatever, you give glory to those people that grew those things. And so what joy it brings to Jesus when we, as his disciples, produce fruit and produce his life in us. And so I just want to leave you with that encouragement to produce much fruit, so that we can glorify God, that we can please him in the fruit that we bear. And may you just have those experiences where blossoms just rain down on you, and God blesses us, and then we glorify him. Thanks, Fremont. Have a great week.